everyone, welcome to our basic American Sign Language tutorial. In this video, we'll guide you through signing the alphabet and some basic words and phrases to help you communicate using ASL. Alright, so now let's start off with signing the alphabet letters. So let's begin with letter A. So to make an A sign, you should make a fist with your thumb resting against the side of your fist, like this. So your fingers should stay tucked in and your thumb should stay visible, like that. A. Okay, now let's move on to the letter B. So when you make a B sign, you should extend your four fingers upward while keeping them together. And your thumb should stay across your palm like this. So your hand should resemble the shape of a flat B. B. And for the letter C, you should curve your hand into the shape of a C, like this, as if you're holding a small cup. So make sure your fingers and your thumb form a clear curve, like this. And for the sign of a letter D, you should make an O shape with your fingers and thumb. And your index finger should stay straight upward like this. And this creates a shape of a lowercase d. D. And for the letter E, you should curve your fingers downward while your thumb presses lightly against them. So this should look like a squished E. E. For the letter F, you should form an OK sign by touching your thumb and index finger together. So like this. So you should keep your other three fingers extended upward to complete the letter F. F. And for the letter G, you should extend your index finger and your thumb outward as if you're pointing sideways. So you should also keep your other fingers folded. So this is how you do it. G.
Let's do the letter H. For you to make an H, you have to keep your index finger and your middle finger pointed like this while the rest of your fingers are curled in. So this is letter H. The next letter is letter I. For you to make an I, you have to keep your pinky finger up while the rest of your fingers are curled down like this. I. The next is letter J. For you to make a J, you have to make an I sign first, and then you draw the letter J in the air like this. J. The next letter is letter K. For you to make a K, you have to keep your index finger up, then your middle finger, and then you position your thumb right in between them. K. K. Alright, so for the next letter, letter L, you have to keep your index finger up and your thumb positioned in a right angle so that you can make the letter L. For the next letter, we have the letter M. For you to make an M, you have to position your thumb right under your three middle fingers like this while you curl them down like this. M. M. Alright, so for you to make an N, which is similar to M, you just have to position your thumb right under the two middle fingers and then curl them down like this to make an N.
O. Curve all of your fingers and touching them to your thumb, making the shape of the letter O. P. Hold down your dominant hand, palm facing in, with your index and middle fingers sticking out like an inverted letter V. While your thumb is tucked in between the two extended fingers, your two remaining fingers are curled in, touching your palm. Letter Q. Bring one hand up at about chest height. Take your pointer finger and your thumb and point them straight down. Tuck the remaining fingers into the palm of your hand. Letter R. Bring one hand up in front of you, cross your point and middle fingers and fold the rest. Letter S. Hold one hand up at about chest height and make a fist, palm facing out. Letter T. Hold one hand in front of you in a fist form, palm facing out, tuck thumb up in between the pointer and middle finger.
For the letter U, you just have to raise your index finger and your middle finger like this. And now you create a letter U. Next, we have the letter B. Same with the letter U, you just have to raise your middle finger and your index finger like this and give a gap between the two. And now you've created a letter V. For the letter W, you just have to raise your index finger, your middle finger, and your ring finger like this. And now you've created a letter W. Next, we have the letter X. For the letter X, you just have to raise your index finger and create a curve at the upper part of your finger like this. And you create our letter X. And now, for the letter Y. For the letter Y, you just have to raise your little finger and your thumb finger like this. And you've created a letter Y. And for the last letter, which is the letter Z, you just have to raise your little finger and to create a letter Z like this. With that, you've created a letter Z.